Alrighty, hello person watching this video. Today we're going to be jumping into a review for the debut album for the pop band AJR. But before we jump into the video, I just want to say there's going to be a lot of stuff down in the description. You know, how to see what I'm reviewing next and how to request an album. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, just go read the description for this video. I realized that it wasn't centered, but now we're centered, so we're good now. This, left, right, we're good now. As I already stated, Living Room is the debut album for the American pop band AJR. These guys are a band of brothers. AJR stands for Aaron, Jack, and Ryan. And the title of this album is Living Room. And what I read online is that these guys literally made all of their music in their living room in their apartment, which is where the name for the album comes from. So that's pretty interesting. But what is this album? How do I describe this album? This album is not very successful or well-known at all. This album has one sort of hit song going for it, and it's the SpongeBob sampling I'm Ready. This song has some, it has like a few, I think it has like around 20 million views on YouTube, which is pretty decent, honestly. It put them, you know, kind of put them on the map a little bit, made them sort of well-known. I've never actually heard this song. This is not the first AJR song I've heard. The first one I heard was I'm Not Famous, a single released for The Click, actually for the What Everyone's Thinking EP, but then put on The Click. And so my first exposure was not I'm Ready, but of course I did listen. Of course, I'm Ready is the first song I heard off of this album after I found out that, you know, it's pretty popular on YouTube. This album is 2 minutes shorter than The Click. The Click clocked in at 48 minutes. This one is 46 minutes. Both albums have 13 tracks, except The Click basically had 12 tracks and then one like interlude, and this it's basically 13 songs. One instrumental, but basically they all could serve as standalone songs. Living Room is a far more conventional album than The Click. In terms of music and lyrics, it's just way more traditional, fits much more comfortably in the pop landscape. There are a few moments on here that really show AJR's personality and originality, like, you know, I'm Ready, already mentioned. It features SpongeBob, you know, his famous, I mean, I wouldn't say famous quote. It features SpongeBob saying, I'm ready. It's kind of a well-known thing from the show. And the song Thirsty has yodeling, which is very strange, but once more, personality, originality, I guess. The songs Infinity and Growing Old on Bleecker Street musically literally sound like something that Ed Sheeran would do. Something you would definitely hear on pop radio by Ed Sheeran or Vance Joy. They're just, you know, acoustic, upbeat guitar with, you know, like kind of sappy, love-centered lyrics. It's just very traditional music. Nothing really special or original at all. Lyrically, this album very comfortably fits in the pop genre. At all of these songs' core, basically every song in this album is a love song to some extent. The lyrics are a little bit different. You know, they're all love songs, but some are coded in some AJR style originality, AJR style lyrics and quirkiness. But really, these are all basically just love songs. Now, I think this album, the quality of this album can be fit into 3 categories. I think we can fit this into the good, the meh, and the ugly. We'll kick things off with the good. My Calling is a pretty cool song. The music is very big and ambitious. The chorus, I'm coming up, it might be my calling, my calling. It's just kind of one of those, just, you know, pump your fist kind of moments. And it's just kind of, the lyrics, not incredible, but they are very, you know, they're kind of big. The song has a very big sound. It just kind of shoots for the stars. Musically, it sounds pretty good. This really is a pretty enjoyable pop song. I really do like the song. Livin' on Love is definitely one of the best songs on the record. It's once more one of those fist pump worthy songs, especially with the lyrics on this one. You know, it's for the wackos, and, you know, and you just gotta listen to this. I don't want to sing it because I'm terrible at singing, but you gotta listen to the song. I highly recommend it. It's just this epic, feel-good song. You know, it's for the weirdos, and it's just saying, let's be awesome. It's saying, we're living on love and the chorus, so it's kind of mixing two different things. I'm explaining it pretty badly, but this song sounds really good. The music is actually pretty cool in this song. It's a fun, enjoyable song. I like this song. Big White Bed is the first kind of like slow, slightly more serious moment on the album. The lyrics, once more, are love lyrics, but the music is this just kind of really spacey electronic music that just kind of blips in and out, kind of like a submarine radar. It's just kind of, it's very spacey, and it sounds pretty good. It feels very interesting, and it's actually one of the most original moments on the record musically, and definitely one of the most rewarding moments on the record. It's pretty interesting. The Green and the Town is the longest song AJR has ever made, probably their most ambitious. It sort of flows in the vein of Infinity and Growing Old on Bleecker Street, with kind of a more simple instrumental, but this one just gets bigger. It's a love song like the others, but this song, the music and the lyrics, gets bigger and bigger as it goes. The bridge is repeated like 3 times, and each time it hits harder, kind of like all these things that I've done by the Killers, but you know, this is a pop song, but the bridge hits and hits and hits, and it just gets epic. It gets better and better and better. I'm just really feeling this song. This song is really great. It's definitely the best song on this album. I would say it's one of AJR's best songs, period. It's really an enjoyable song. I even like the lyrics a little bit on this thing. Not fantastic, but they add to the song, and this is really an enjoyable song. I would recommend it. When I first started listening to this album to get ready to write my review for it, because that's really when I listened to this album, I love the click, and then I wanted to write a review for it. This was the other way around. I wanted to write a review for this album, so I listened to it. And when I first started listening to this album, I loved the song Big Idea. I still really like this song. It's not the whole thing is great. The drop at the chorus is not fantastic, but the lead up to the drop is just huge. It's like the singing on this drop, the singing leading up to the drop is just really epic. It's really cool, and it's just kind of, once more, it's a fist pump worthy moment. It just makes you feel good. It just sounds really good. This is a cool sounding song with a really good chorus, or yeah, the really good lead up to the bridge. Lead up to the drop. I don't know if that would be the chorus or the pre-chorus, but pretty cool song. I would definitely recommend this one. Now, for the meh. Infinity is the most traditional, the most conventional, the most unoriginal song on the album. This could be an Ed Sheeran song with slightly quirkier lyrics. It's basically an Ed Sheeran song. It's just slow guitar, sappy lyrics. Not really feeling this song. The World is a Marble Heart is a very strange song, but in a bad way. This one just sounds weird. I don't really want to talk about it. It has like a southern kind of thing going for it at the chorus. It starts off okay, and the lyrics are kind of weird. I mean, this is weird in a bad way. The click was weird in a good way. This is weird in a bad way. Now, for the ugly, the songs that I cannot bear to listen to, the ones I cannot stand. I'm Ready is possibly, no, it's not the worst song AJR has ever done. It's really terrible, though. This song is really, really bad. The lyrics on this song are extremely, extremely shallow lyrics that you would hear on basically the worst of pop songs. The lyrics are very sexual and just objectifying, I would say, and just really, lyrically, the song has nothing going for it. The pre-chorus on this song is enjoyable. The pre-chorus, I mean, musically, the song is not the worst thing ever. It's kind of annoying, honestly. The music is kind of annoying. Lyrics, extremely shallow, extremely not good. This song is definitely trash. Throw away. Could not recommend this song ever. Thirsty is bad, basically for the same reason that I'm Ready is bad. It has extremely shallow sexual lyrics that really don't say anything mature, anything worth hearing, anything intelligent, anything edifying. I mean, it's just, lyrically, it's trash. Musically, it's kind of weird. It's kind of awkward. It has yodeling. That is definitely off-putting. I actually don't hate the yodeling a ton. It's kind of funny, it's kind of original, but it doesn't sound great. This song doesn't sound great, and it has nothing good to say. Lyrics are actually pretty bad. Honestly, not a great song. I cannot, I meant to say not a great song. This is a bad song. This is not a good song. Don't listen to this song unless you want to, but I can't recommend it. What do I think of this album? Is it good? Is it bad? Or is it meh? Or something in between all of those things? Believe it or not, despite my somewhat negative thoughts on some of these songs, I actually really did come away from this album enjoying it a good bit. The good moments were pretty good, and even the meh moments, they weren't terrible. As I said when I went over the meh songs, they didn't sound awful. Most of this record is enjoyable, is something I can find myself liking and listening to. It isn't even half as good as The Click, I would say, and I could not call this a great record because of the lackluster moments, but it really is an enjoyable record, and it has a lot going for it in terms, it does have a lot of creativity, it has some heart, it has some good stuff going for it. It has a lot of good stuff on the production. Not a lot, but it has a solid amount of good stuff going for it in the production. Really, not a bad record. I'm going to give this thing a 3.5 out of 5. Have you listened to this record? Do you like this record? Do you not like? I'm not going to say record again because I feel like I'm being redundant. Do you not like this album? Why don't you just tell me what you think about it in the comments, and any other things that you want to tell me. Is this setting worse? I know the setting for the Click review was actually pretty awesome. This one, I got a dresser behind me. There's a door back there. There's like a door right there. You have like some green in here. You got a little bit of white up there, a little vent. Honestly, what's up? How's my hat? Do you like the hat? Do you like the review? Alrighty, guys. I'm rambling. Have a good day, guys. Have a good one, person watching this video.